Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is No Filter, a Nintendo podcast, and here are my top 10 Nintendo Switch games shown at E3 2018. Let's get started. Number 10 is Fortnite. Yes, there are only two reasons why I put this on the list. First being because Fortnite is so massive. While I might not be the biggest fan of those type of games, I understand the huge impact it has in the industry, and obviously with it selling over 2 million in less than a day, yeah, obviously Fortnite is doing pretty well on Nintendo Switch. And the other reason is because this had the shadow drop, just instantly, boom, the game is out today. Download it in an hour right after the presentation. I love when they have announcements like that, so that is my number 10. Number 9 is Ninjala. So this game was shown during Nintendo's Fast Fire trailer segment in the actual presentation in the Nintendo Direct. And this game looks like a mix of Splatoon and maybe like an ARMS or something, but it looks really interesting. I highly suggest you guys take a long look at the actual full reveal trailer for the game. It looks really interesting, and I love the aesthetic, and it looks really wonky. I just can't wait to actually give this game a go. Number 8 is Octopath Traveler. Now, if we haven't seen this game multiple times before and even had a demo for it, this game would have easily been in the top 3. However, because we've seen it quite a few times already, this had to drop down to a lower rank here. However, with the game also announcing, with the announcement also showing a new demo and releasing on the 14th, I believe, just a couple days after the presentation, that was hype. And the first demo was so good, so I'm really excited to jump into the second demo, and Octopath Traveler coming out very soon. Don't sleep on it. The game looks amazing. Number 7 is Super Mario Party. Yes, this game, I'm not the biggest Mario Party fan, but I love when Nintendo has unique gameplay ideas. Stuff that we've never seen before that only Nintendo will actually do. And having this whole split second screen ability into the game, it seemed really cool. And I just can't wait to see what more they can do with that. And it seemed like a true kind of return to form for Mario Party. I did enjoy, I think it was Mario Party, was it 6 on the GameCube or something like that, and it was just really a lot of fun. And so this one might have to be a pickup for me on Nintendo Switch. Number 6 is My Friend Pedro. So this game was shown at the Devolver Digital Conference, which I highly suggest you guys take a look at. They are amazing conferences. And so this game is coming for PC and Switch, and it looks insane. It's basically a mix of like John Wick and The Matrix and some like dancing ballet game and extreme gore. I don't even know how to describe it. The game looks amazing. Definitely check out the Bananas trailer. And so you're basically jumping in slow-mo, shooting people in the head while they're shooting at you, and you're diving and jumping around like this a graceful kind of field, but then also blasting people's heads open and blood flying everywhere. It's really kind of insane, and I just can't wait to play it. Number 5 is Daemon X Machina. So this game was the first game Nintendo showed. It really got me excited for the rest of their presentation, which was kind of disappointing after the fact. But to show off this game with a heavy metal rock playing and seeing these mechs that look very similar to mechs that you'd see in Xenoblade Chronicles X, I was super excited. And the art style looks amazing, the cell shading effect with the high contrasting beautiful like reds and beiges and these color mixes are really, really cool. And coming from developers of Armored Core, and I've actually retweeted a photo of this. Like the pedigree of the developers behind this, it includes the character design for Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Fates. It has the character designer for those. It's the pedigree's there. The game looks really good from the trailer and the Treehouse gameplay footage. I'm really excited for it. So that is number 5, Daemon X Machina. My number 4, which is probably going to be a surprise for a lot of people, but that is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I feel like I would be a little bit more hyped for the game if they didn't have a 25-minute presentation on it. I don't know why Nintendo did that. They have the Treehouse there for a reason to really go into detail. It should have been a 10-minute max showcase of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but what are you going to do? Either way, the game looks amazing. I can't wait to play it. It really does seem like this is the definitive Smash Bros. Experience, and I can totally see them kind of keeping this game going for years to come with DLC and maybe even just free DLC going forward. So that is really exciting, and yeah, Ridley in the game, that's a big one. Number 3, which is an exception because I told myself I wouldn't put DLC on my list here, which is why you're not seeing the Mario plus Rabbids Donkey Kong DLC. That is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 DLC, Torna the Golden Country. So yeah, I'm a huge Xenoblade Chronicles 2 fan, obviously, just Xenoblade Chronicles in general. So seeing this DLC, which seems like it has so much story, new environments, new gameplay systems, I am so stoked for this, and I just can't wait. I've already bought the season pass. I just can't wait to be able to have the excuse to jump back into the game, because I know they've updated so many times already, both free and with the season pass. They have this challenge mode coming with Shulk and Fiora showing up. I just can't wait to jump back into it. I've put over 100 hours into the game originally, so being able to jump back in with all this new content again, man, it's amazing. This is probably one of the most hype DLC packs I've ever seen, so I am so in. I can't wait to play it. Number 2, which is not a Nintendo game, Starlink Battle for Atlas. So I see everybody freaking out about this game now because Star Fox is in it, and to be fair, I was freaking out too. I am so excited to see Star Fox in the game. I was already sold on the game when they were first showing the trailers. I love the design of it. It makes me think of they're mixing like a Fortnite, Overwatch, and like Star Wars The Clone Wars kind of aesthetic to it. It looks really good. The actual gameplay and the combat looks amazing. The Trios live footage looked fantastic. I mean, this looks like the Star Fox game everyone wanted. And to see that, yes, you do have Star Fox being in the game, and that is going to be one of the beginner starter packs. I've been wanting a R-Wing amiibo for I don't know how long now, so being able to get a full figurine that looks like how they had that prototype that they gave to Miyamoto in their presentation, I am 100% sold. I love the look of the game. I can't wait to see the story, can't wait to see the world, and now again, having a figure of the R-Wing with Star Fox in it, man, this is checking off every box I could possibly think of. I can't wait for this game. It looks amazing, and represent Ubisoft Toronto, killing it once again with their games, one of the best developers in the world. And finally, my number 1 is Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Yes, Fire Emblem is finally back, and I am so excited for this. First off, I just want to get this out of the way. The music was fucking amazing. I can't wait to download this soundtrack. I have listened and watched that trailer so many times now, partly because of the music, partly because it made me get so excited because it looks really, really damn good. A little bit awkward, I think, in the over-the-head view, but to be fair, all of the Fire Emblems kind of have this kind of look, especially in the starting areas where it's a little bit more open, just kind of showing you, teaching you the ropes of the game. It always gets more intricate and more difficult and more busy in the battlefield, so I have no actual worry about that, but yeah, I love the aspect of these more dynamic camera angles when you go in for the battle, that scene where they're shooting the arrows and the camera zooming in with it, and seeing these fully 3D models that look somewhat like Fire Emblem Warriors, kind of this I don't know if it's a cell shaded look, but it has this kind of like a gritty aesthetic to it. It has these formations with the characters. It has all this extra stuff thrown in there. Plus, these amazing anime style cutscenes. I just can't wait to see this. It looks, looks great. It is kind of disappointing that it was extended to 2018, to 2019. But either way, I just can't wait to play it. It looked really good, and I just can't wait to see more of the changes they've thrown into the series because, the game looks amazing. And again, that music, oh my goodness. But yeah, so there it is. Those are my top 10 Nintendo Switch games at E3 2018. It's kind of annoying that Nintendo clearly held back on a lot of announcements, but all it does is really make me more excited for the next Nintendo Direct that'll be coming out. I know for sure we'll have at least 3 other Nintendo Directs this year, maybe 2 or 3 this year, and either way, I'm just excited. It's had a lot of good games for everybody out there, and it's a good time to be a gamer. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.